everyone, and thank you so much for watching my channel, The Witty Turtle. My name is Anvesha, and right now I'm a CFR finalist, but I have recently cleared Group 4 in the December 2024 attempt, and I scored an exemption in CFR, right? So I thought maybe I should come up with a video, and also I received so many requests from you people that I should come up with a video where I'll be telling you what was my strategy to get 60 plus in a difficult paper like CFR, right? So there you go. I'll be telling you uh, what is the question paper pattern in CFR, what is the ABC analysis for this paper, and I'll be answering some of the FAQs. And along with that, I'll also be telling you कि कौन से इंड AS से questions आने के chances है. I did my own research, which turned out to be true in December 24, but might not work for you in June 2025 attempt. But yes, in case you have lesser time in your hand, then you can check that out, right? So without any further delay, let's start with the video. Okay, so let's start with CMA final CFR strategy to score an exemption that is 60 plus. First, let's start with section A, which is the MCQ section, where you will be getting 15 questions, right? You'll be getting 15 questions, and that is of 2 marks each. So this totals to 30 marks, right? So now, how can you score more in CFR MCQs? You have to read all the theories that is given in the book. When I'm saying theories, it means theories in the recent trends chapter, theories in the government accounting chapter, right? Along with that, in case you are going for Ind AS, in case क्या वो तो जाना ही है, Ind AS का भी जितना theory है that you have to study well. NBFC chapter is there, उसका theory you have to study well. Then you have share based payments, उसका भी theory आपको पढ़ना है, right? Because कहीं से भी MCQ बन सकता है. That is one strategy to get some short questions, because they can play with the numericals but they can't play with the theories, right? So that is one strategy. Then the second strategy is whatever MCQs you have in the ICMAI module के सारे MCQs करने हैं. In the entire book, every MCQ should be covered by you, right? Next is very helpful, which is if you visit the YouTube channel of Avinash Sancheti sir, then he has uploaded an MCQ video, right, which is I think 2 or 3 parts. So that comprises total of 3 to 4 hours. That is the best investment of time you can have for CFR paper. उतना करके चले जाओ, आपके सारे सिलेबस का एक कंप्लीट रिवीजन हो जाएगा उसमें, राइट? सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Then MCQ in CFR is very challenging, right? It's not your IDT, it's not your cost audit की MCQ में हम ज़्यादा score कर पाए, नहीं. It's not like that. It's very challenging, and if institute starts playing with the numericals in the MCQ section, then it gets very difficult for you to go through it, right? So what should be your target score out of 30? If you ask me, then मैं यही कहूँगी, don't aim for like 30 out of 30 लाना है. No, that shouldn't be our goal. Our goal should be to get 22 to 24 out of 30, right? Because CFR में वैसे questions आते हैं, right? Now let's come to section B. Section B में क्या है? You will be getting long questions. Long questions, कितने long questions आते हैं? You will be getting 7 long questions, out of which you have to go for 5 questions, right? 7 questions मिलेंगे, उसमें से you have to go for 5 questions. Every question carries 14 marks. So 14 into 5, it is of 70 marks in total, right? So question 1 was MCQ. Now coming to question 2. Question अभी हम लोग समझेंगे कि whatever 7 questions you have in the section B, कौन से question number में कौन सा वाला chapter आता है, right? It is very important for you to understand which question has question from which particular chapter. So this particular analysis would help you in making a strategy, right? Now question number 2, you will be getting 2 questions, which is 7 into 2, 14 marks total, and both the questions will be from Ind AS, right? Question number 3, you'll be getting 1 question from Ind AS and 1 question from valuation. Now valuation has 3 methods. You can get a question from any of those methods, right? So if you are going for valuation chapter, then try to solve all the questions, right? Because that is the only way you can get these 7 marks. So right, so question number 2 14 marks ho gaya, question number 3 also 14 marks gone. Now coming to question number 4. Question number 4, you'll be getting one question from INDES, then which is of 7 marks of course, and then you'll be getting the second question either from internal reconstruction or from business combination or from consolidation, right? ये तीनों चैप्टर में से एक क्वेश्चन आएगा. hmm? And this question will again be of 7 marks. Now coming to the next two questions. Why I have written these two questions in red pen? Because question number 5 and 6, they are the lengthiest questions in the paper, right? So business combination and consolidation, I would recommend you not to go for consolidation at any cost, right? Because if you start solving a question from business combination or consolidation, then that will take almost like 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. If you are a pro at it, then that's a different story. But these questions are generally very confusing, and in the examination hall, you can't afford to get confused, right? So in my opinion, question number 6 तो छोड़कर ही आना है. At any cost you're not going to do that. Now coming to question number 5. So business combination is comparatively an easier chapter, right? But uh, it depends on the question, like what kind of question has been asked. If that is the question which can be solved in a set amount of time, then you can go for it, right? But again, this is a dicey situation for you. Now coming to the two most scoring questions of your entire question paper. Question number 7 and question number 8. Question number 7 comes from your recent trends. Recent trends से एक theory आएगा, right? And this particular theory you can study on your own. Like you have the entire chapter with you. You have to do self study on that, and it needs regular revision. When I'm saying regular revision, it means every day in the morning you have to like wake up and you have to study that. And if today you studied unit 1, tomorrow you're studying unit 2. So tomorrow after studying unit 2, you have to do a cumulative revision of unit 1 and 2. This thing I did for like 2 months to be able to remember all the theory of CFR and cost audit, right? So this thing really works. Give 1 hour in the morning for theories, right? दोनों टॉपिक्स का मिला के आप थियोरी वो ले सकते हो every day 1 hour. Then in the question number 7, you'll be getting one practical, and this practical is generally from your EVA or VAS. EVA is economic value added or value added statement. These two might sound very difficult, but they are one of the easiest topics. And in case you have not taken any class for CFR or something like that, then Avinash Sancheti sir has uploaded a video on YouTube. And even though I had taken his classes, but he had not discussed these questions in the class itself, because at that time no question was asked from these two chapters in the exam. So he had uploaded an additional video on YouTube which was of great help, right? So do watch that on his YouTube channel. Now coming to question number 8. Question number 8 क्या है? Government accounting. Government accounting जो chapter है, this is one of the easiest chapters from your theory perspective, because it has, like, you have to remember everything in points, so that really works. And you'll be getting two questions out of it, and one question will be of 5 marks, so you'll be getting a total of 10 marks from government accounting, right? And it is worth for you to read those 30-40 pages of government accounting to score this 10 marks, because ये 10 marks कहीं जाने वाला नहीं है. Now, there will be a short question in question number 8, which can either come from business combination or internal reconstruction. So, that is up to you. If you have done business combination, then you can go for this particular question, which will be of 4 marks, right? I hope this is clear now. Now, let's start with the ABC analysis of CFR, right? Now, when we are doing ABC analysis, हम अपने को क्या देखना है कि कौन से चैप्टर से मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, एंड व्हाट आर द चैप्टर्स यू कैन नॉट अफोर्ड टू लीव, राइट? सो द फर्स्ट चैप्टर इज योर the first chapter in A category will be your recent trends. Recent trends बहुत important है, because you will be getting 14 marks of question from this particular chapter. Then the second chapter is government accounts, because you will be getting 10 marks from this particular chapter, so a total of 24 marks you're getting from the theory itself, right? So you cannot afford to leave that. Now, the most important chapter after these two will be Ind AS. Now you have so many things in Ind AS. How to segregate them? Uska bhi strategy hai. You just need to wait for a few minutes. I'll be telling you that also. From Ind AS, you are getting four questions, seven questions, 7 marks each. So you are getting a total of 28 marks, right? So 24 plus 28, what is the total? 52. Out of 70, you are getting 52 marks from these A category chapters, right? Now, what are the B category chapters? Definitely, it would be valuation, because you're getting one question from valuation for sure. And secondly, it would be business combination and internal reconstruction. So, from valuation, you're getting 7 marks, and from business combination and internal reconstructions, you are getting approximately 20 to 25 marks, or we can say like 18 to 25 marks. That would be a better appropriation. So you're getting 27 marks from B category chapter, 27 to 32 marks in B category chapters. Now, C category chapter is consolidation, and my recommendation would be to leave this particular chapter. Now, you might be thinking, Are, why are you advising us to leave? Because in the exam, strategy किसको बोलते हैं? Strategy is something how you can enter into the barrier which has been set by ICMI, right? So you have to understand that you are not here in the examination hall to score 100 out of 100. This is not your school examination, right? You have to score 60, 70, or 80, right? You have to study like some important chapters, and you have to study them very well, so well that whatever question comes from those chapters, you will be able to solve that with accuracy. This is very important, right? So this is your consolidation. You can easily leave. Now let's understand what should be your hierarchy to solve your questions. What should be your hierarchy? Now, um, question 7 and 8, right? These are the theory chapters. So these two you can attempt first, because question number 7 में कुछ सोचना नहीं होता है. You don't have to do any analysis in question number 7. So go for question number 7 first, then go for question number 8. And in case you don't know the answer of the second part of question number 8, which is either from business combination or internal reconstruction, then just leave one or half a page for that solution, and then go ahead, right? In case you feel you are stuck in one question, then always the best decision is to leave that question and go ahead and solve other questions, then come back to that particular question, right? जिंदगी में इतने सारे एग्जाम्स दिए हो, ये तो पता ही होगा कि ऐसा ही करना है. This is not a new thing for you. Now, after solving question 7 and 8, you have to go for question number 2, 3, and 4, right? And what should be the hierarchy for solving these three questions? That is completely your lookout, because it depends कि कौन सा question आया है, आपने कौन सा इंडियस अच्छे से किया था. And considering all those factors, you can do any question depending upon your judgment, right? Now, another thing is that if you have started question number 2, then सॉल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 2A, देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2B. ऐसा नहीं कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 2A कर दिया, फिर 3B कर दिया, फिर 4A कर दिया, फिर 2B कर दिया. नो, दैट शुडंट बी द थिंग, बिकॉज मार्क्स कब ज़्यादा आएंगे? जब आप एक अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करोगे आपके आंसर शीट जो करेक्ट कर रहे हैं उनके लिए, राइट? So this is one important thing. And for those students who are good at business combination and want to attempt that question, so out of question number 2, 3, 4, you can eliminate one question, and instead of that you can go for question number 5. But remember, do question number 5 only if you are 100% sure, right? Because you can't take the risk in the examination hall itself, right? I hope this is clear. Now let's understand what can you do if you have done only the A category chapters, right? Only the A category chapters if you have done, then what is the scene? Now, if you have done only the A category chapters, then what are the question numbers that you will be able to attempt? First is question number 7. Yes. Then second would be question number 8. Yes. Then next will be question number 2, then question number 3, then question number 4. So out of all these questions, you are able to attempt a total of 52 marks only if you have gone for A category chapters, right? And uh, to be on the safer side, let's assume that somehow you did a few silly mistakes and all, and you could score 45 out of those 52, right? Still you have a chance to get exemption, because in MCQ we are assuming that yes, you could get only 10 questions correct and you scored 20 in MCQ. Still you are scoring 65 on total, which is a great thing, right? You are able to score an exemption in CFR just by doing the A category chapters, right? But yes, definitely one clause is attached, which is you're getting 20 in MCQ, right? So that should be your strategy to get 40 plus, because when we see the question paper, the first thing that we think is whether I'm getting 40 in this question or not, right? Once you get 40, once you're sure that yes, I'm getting 40, so then you can think of getting 50 plus or 60 plus or 70 plus, right? Now coming to the next question, which is, I got some questions from students that whether we should go for consolidation chapter or not. So it completely depends on you, because that's a very lengthy chapter. And if you have some time with you, like if you have completed the other no, other other papers, the syllabus of other papers, and you are done with the revisions, then you can go for it, because definitely आपको MCQs तो आ ही रहे हैं वहां से. So if you are studying that, then that is an additional benefit for you. But for those students who are working and who are doing other things also, who have lesser time in their hand, it would be my suggestion to avoid this particular chapter, because it takes a lot of time. Now coming to business combination, उसके classes करने चाहिए क्या? Yes, definitely complete the classes. If you have purchased the lectures of any faculty, complete the classes. Do the MCQ from the ICMAI book, because जो भी MCQ ICMAI module में दिया है, those are very easy, and you will definitely get at least one question from business combination from the ICMAI module itself, right? So classes definitely करने हैं. And in case you're going for self in CFR, then it depends on how much time you have in your hand, right? Because you have to search for different lectures and all. So it completely depends on you whether you should go for business combination or not. Now coming to another important thing. Now this is my own analysis. You might not be like this might not work for you, but in case you are out of any strategy and you want to do it anyway, so at last moment you can use this, like डूबते हुए को तिनके का सहारा जैसे बोलते हैं. So this thing you can use at the end, right? Now uh, when we are going for Ind AS, we have so many Ind ASs, right? So in that case, how to understand कि कौन सा important है and कौन सा important नहीं है. So Ind AS 16, 38, 23 and 36, these four Ind ASs are with respect to the assets, right? So if they are from assets, these four, then there is a high chance that you will be getting at least one question out of these four, right? So you'll be getting at least one question out of these four. Then coming to the second part, which is Ind AS 115, 116, 21, and 12. These four are again very important Ind ASs. 116 तो अपना lease है, and I think you, like every term you are getting at least one question from Ind AS 116, right? So there is a high chance that you might get one or two, like at least one or two questions out of these four. uh, किसी टर्म में एक भी आ सकता है, किसी टर्म में दो भी आ सकता है. Then coming to the next, which is your share based payments. So out of this particular chapter also, there is a high chance that you will get at least one question, like at least 60-70% chances are there that you are getting a question from share based payments. And then whatever remaining indices are there, you will get a question from those indices, right? Now that was all about your strategy for CFR. I just hope it was as satisfactory to you as it was for me. And one more important thing is that the key to score more in CFR is studying the theory every day, and having proper mastery over indices. Whatever indices are there, you cannot afford to leave any of those. Yes, if time doesn't permit, you can leave consolidation, you can leave business combination. But indices, recent trends, and government accounting, you cannot leave at any cost. I hope I'm clear with this, and let's wrap it up. And that was it for today's video. If you find this video a helpful one, then yes, do subscribe to my channel. uh, Share this video with all your group 4 friends who are going to attempt in June 2025 attempt, and like the video. And yes, thank you so much for praying for me, and I cleared group 4. I would again ask you to pray for me so that I can clear group 3 also, and I can bring such more videos for you for group 3 as well.